Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jade, and today, as you guys can already tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about why I deleted social media for a week or 5 days or whatever a week is to you guys. I mean, a week to me is 7 days, but a week is also 5 days because you go to school for a week and that's 5 days, I guess. But yeah, I am sat in my school parking lot right now. I have class in 40 minutes. I can't do math. I have class in 40 minutes, so I thought that I would film this video in my car, one, because the lighting is better, and because I wanted to film it in my car instead of in my room. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my reason for deleting it. Everybody has their own reasons, but I wanted to tell you guys my reason to give kind of a backstory. Basically, I was starting to get like addicted. Like, I know a lot of people say they're addicted to their phone and they're addicted to social media in general and like that kind of stuff, but I would find myself getting home from work at like 8:30 at night, and I would eat dinner, all that kind of stuff, and then I would be in my room from 9 o'clock until like midnight before I would even like wash my face, get ready for bed, and all I would be doing is just scrolling through Instagram. And that just that's horrible. Like, when you think about that, like every night I would just do that because I couldn't think of anything else to do. It wasn't productive at all. Like, I would just sit there staring at a screen, and that wasn't doing anything for me. And my mental health and like emotionally, like, it just was just going down and down and down. And like every day I would just like feel more like, I don't want to say depressed, because like I definitely wasn't like depressed, but I was just sad. Like, I would not have barely any good days. Like, I would have like one good day in a whole week, and it was really starting to get to me. So that was one reason. Also, I personally I don't know like what I want to do, like as far as it goes, like career wise, like in the future. I'm kind of stuck with that right now. So like that was starting to get to me. Like, I would just think about it constantly, like what do I have a passion in, like what is my purpose, that kind of stuff. And it really started to take a toll on me, and I would get really emotional about it. I was just struggling with it. Like, I would constantly be thinking about it. And you're scrolling through Instagram and you see all these people, or at least you think you see all these people that have their life together, and you think that they like know what they want to do, and you know, like you see all that stuff on Instagram, and it just really starts to like affect you. And I know like you can't compare yourself, and I'm understanding that now. Now I know that I can't compare myself because everybody is at a different place in their life, and I needed to delete social media to kind of think about that and like not have other distractions. Like, I guess like the whole main reason why I really wanted to delete social media, I just needed to get rid of my distractions. Now I'll move on to like what I experienced when I didn't have any social media. So during the week, there was a few times, like the first 1 or 2 days, where I would like find myself like going onto my phone and going into my little social media folder that I have, and like almost going to like try and click on Instagram, but it wasn't there, and I'd be like, oh. But once like the third day hit, I was like, okay, like I don't have it, you know. And when there would be times when I have like a weird 5 minutes to not really do anything, it was kind of weird because usually I would be scrolling through Instagram to take up my time, but I didn't have that. Instead of like wasting time scrolling through Instagram like I usually would, but I didn't have the option to, I would take those 5 minutes and go into Lightroom on my phone and edit pictures. And that's something that I find very fun to do, is edit pictures and like make filters and all that kind of stuff. So I would take that time and edit some pictures that I had on my phone, just to buy time and to have fun. I got a lot more homework done. I did have a lot more homework this week, or this past week, that I didn't have social media. So I think it was good that I didn't have it, because that way I was more productive with my homework and didn't have time to like waste on my phone. But yeah, I think the week away from social media, it really helped. And honestly, the weirdest thing, when Saturday came and I'm like, okay, I can re-download social media now, I almost didn't want to. It was so nice to just like live in real time and not worry about, oh, what's so-and-so doing? Like, why does that matter to you? Like, I will go on Instagram and if I see somebody's story, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to watch it. Like, what are they doing? But like, why does that matter? It shouldn't. Yeah, I almost didn't want to re-download it. I almost didn't, honestly, but I did just because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just do it. People talk about having FOMO or like fear of missing out whenever they delete social media. I didn't have any of that. Like, I really didn't care. I was just living life, honestly. Like, I kept myself busy. My screen time went down by like an embarrassingly amount of hours a day. Oh, another big thing that I noticed, one, being more productive just made me feel so much better about myself. Me having social media versus not having social media, like when I would have it, I would just waste time and I felt so unproductive, and therefore it made me feel worse about myself, and then I would get sad and I'd get upset with myself, and it just turned into this whole thing that would cycle every single day. But then by like Wednesday or Thursday of me not having social media, like the third or fourth day, I felt so good. I hadn't had like that good of a day in so long, just because I was so productive. Like, I kept myself busy. Social media is not a bad thing unless you make it bad, or if you use it in the wrong way. And I was starting to use it in the wrong way. What I learned from deleting social media for that whole week is, one, I don't need to be on my phone that much. Obviously, like, that's kind of a given. Like, everybody should know that they need to like get off their phone, but I didn't honestly think it was that big of a deal until I actually got off my phone, and it just made me feel so much better. It was a good week. I will probably do this again when I start to feel unmotivated or unproductive, or like I'm starting to use Instagram too much again. I will gladly delete it, for even if it's only for like 2 or 3 days, to kind of reset my mind. Don't really focus on what other people are doing. Like, it's not a bad thing to like, you know, go to their Instagram and like see what they're doing with their life, but don't compare it to yours, and don't be so focused on like, oh my gosh, so and so is doing this. Like, okay, but what are you doing? You're so focused on what they're doing. Are you making your life any better? Like, did you make your life better today? Like, did you do something productive, or did you just sit there and fantasize somebody else's life instead of making your life what you want it to be, I guess. I think that's all I'm going to talk about today. This is going to be a pain in the butt to edit because I just started talking about random stuff, but I hope what I said came across clearly to you guys. If you guys are thinking about deleting social media for a few days, for a week, a month, I definitely recommend it. It helps a lot, and I definitely will be doing this again. If you guys have any other questions for me, like something I didn't answer or talk about, feel free to comment down below or just DM me on Instagram. It's at Jade Landers. Feel free to follow me on there as well. But yeah, feel free to subscribe, like this video, comment any questions you have, comment anything you want, but please make sure it's nice. If it's rude or mean, don't even say it at all. Okay, anyways, I'm done talking. Y'all go enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys in my next video, hopefully coming soon. Okay, bye.
Here we go again. Trying hard, but you wanna be my friend. Ain't no place to hide, ain't no one to run to. Here we go again.